Thank you for joining me on this Friday. I'm Brian Shields. A couple spots that can spin up. I want to get to that and some new areas that will get some rain. I also want to get into that. We've been so dry in some locations. All right, let's get a look at what's going on right now. Belize, we're too dry. Jamaica, we'll watch out for some afternoon storms off the coast of Florida, Carolinas, Georgia. A blob of rain lifting up to the north. So Bermuda, we're in between systems. Scattered showers in the Bahamas and parts of the Caribbean, Eastern Caribbean, so dry, especially the northeastern Caribbean. We've been getting rain in Guyana, Suriname, but Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, over toward Montserrat, just super dry. Saba, super dry weather. We need to get some rain. We actually could use the tropical wave sliding through to give us that chance of rain. And that season is cranking up again. One tropical wave, not a lot doing with it. A new one coming off the coast of Africa. So getting into that season where things come off the coast of Africa, but not developing yet. Here's why. These are moving this way, right? We have high winds above our heads moving this way, so it kind of knocks off the thunderstorms from really developing and building up too much. So with that said, that's called wind shear. They don't develop, so they look like this when they come off of Africa, but as they interact with that wind shear, they end up looking like that, very ragged, so not developing. But it would be nice if they hang together a little bit and start to work in some rain where we desperately need to get some of the rain. Eastern Pacific, there are more signs that in about a week or two there could be some sort of system developing, so I'll keep an eye on that in the Eastern Pacific. Nothing organized at this point. Now, this is still the spot I'm watching. We're going to see a couple old fronts leave some rain near the Bahamas, off the east coast of the United States, near Bermuda, and this is where there could be some development, especially by the end of next week. So let me dive into that. Here we are in the Caribbean. Here we are in the Gulf of Mexico. Here's Bermuda. Barbados over here, for example, Puerto Rico, the Bahamas. Now, this is what's going on today, and I'm going to dive down closer. I'll give a closer look in the Caribbean in just 1 second, so hang with me. But you see some areas of rain sliding through the Bahamas. Now, what happens is you see these fronts that move through the United States, and then eventually they move off. Sometimes they leave a lot of rain behind it. Conditions aren't super favorable for development as we go through the weekend into next week. So you see some elongated areas of rain, but much needed rain through parts of Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and you see another surge of rain as we work our way into next week. I was talking about that in yesterday's video. So parts of the Eastern Caribbean, next week a better chance of rain. But look at this map. You see here just to the north of the Bahamas, lots of rain. Now this tropical model not necessarily showing anything spinning up, but every now and then it hints at some sort of circulation, either just off the coast of the southeastern United States, off the coast of Florida and close to the Bahamas, or a little bit more so out in Bermuda. So point being, you see as we get deeper into next week, could be a little spin up here, maybe one somewhere over here. It's just a spot to watch. I'm not seeing anything crazy out there. It's typical this time of year to see these fronts push in, leave some extra moisture, and then potentially spin up into something. It could even be something that's kind of a hybrid system, not truly tropical in nature, maybe more subtropical in nature. So I'll be watching that, but also watching these tropical waves headed toward the Caribbean, which will increase some of our rain chances by next week. So we've got a good thing coming with that in some locations. But today, this again, a closer look. See some of the rain in the Bahamas, spotty showers, Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, ABC Islands mainly dry. Not a lot in Honduras and Nicaragua. Quick little passing shower. Dominica, Martinique up through Antigua and Barbuda, still too dry. St. Lucia included. This is tomorrow. See that better chance of rain here with, again, an old system up to the north. So a better chance of rain, northern zones. Guyana and Suriname, though, still we're going to see the rain. Some of it will kind of inch our way into Trinidad and Tobago. Rain chance gradually goes up. Not a washout, but a better chance of rain as we get into Saturday afternoon. And taking you through the weekend, you still see some of that rain here. Another flare-up. The DR and Puerto Rico, that better chance of some rain. So heads up there, I'll monitor that. And you see some of the rain very close to Trinidad and Tobago. Some of it may squeak over toward Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but we are seeing at least some more moisture here. Then as we get into next week, I'll be watching off to the east because we could see more moisture sliding in for parts of the Eastern Caribbean, which we really need. So I'm going to be on top of that for you. Now, as far as rain totals go through Sunday, so today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Look how it's next to nothing in the Western Caribbean. Higher totals possible, even upwards of 100 millimeters of rain or 4 inches of rain in some spots of Haiti, the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico. Guyana and Suriname, some rain in Trinidad and Tobago, right on the edge of it. We'll see a better chance again as we go through the weekend, but especially once we get into next week. Seas, nothing crazy as far as that is concerned. Generally 1 to 2 meters, a little bit higher in some spots as you get near the anywhere from Colombia and Panama on the Caribbean side, and of course as you get into the Atlantic side, a little bit bumpier. But I just wanted to let our captains, mariners, anyone who has fishing interests know that what we're seeing with the seas. All right, let's get into the forecast. And again, Belize, Honduras, Yucatan and Mexico, El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, same thing. A little bit better of a rain chance. Panama, Costa Rica with a few showers and storms, but Belize, not a lot. Jamaica, this is the afternoon stuff. And I've been seeing the comments. Some of us have been getting those downpours, and then other spots, a whole lot of nothing. And again, the same pattern with those scattered showers and thunderstorms. But Haiti, the rain chances going to go up. Now, with that, with the downpours, please be mindful of those smaller streams. If you're walking across those, if you're taking a motorcycle across those, we're going to see some of those levels quickly rise if we get those downpours. Again, you know how it goes. You get the runoff that quickly comes down off the hillsides and mountains. So heads up, we can see a sharp rise if you get the thunderstorms in the waterways across Haiti through the weekend. Please be mindful of some flooding. Okay, just want to keep you posted on that. Same thing, Dominican Republic over toward Puerto Rico. You see that elevated 60% chance of rain and storms through the weekend. Trinidad and Tobago, as I mentioned, inching up. I showed you on Sunday that there would be some rain nearby, so it'll be a close call how much of it squeaks in. But then if we don't get a ton of rain this weekend, we'll have that better shot as we work our way into next week. Guyana, though, that rain chance stays elevated, a 70 to 80% chance, including Suriname. So watching the names on the list, the first name on the list this year will be Arlene for the storm names. There was a subtropical unnamed system in January, so Arlene's the first name on the list, but it will actually be the second storm of the season. Then Brett, Cindy, Don, Emily, Franklin, Gert after that. So we'll just track it storm by storm for you. So areas of wet weather, as I was highlighting, watching out for spots of flooding, while other spots way too dry. Northeast Caribbean, for example, parts of the Western Caribbean, and I'll keep an eye on that possibility of a tropical spin-up, monitoring some of those earthquakes that have been popping up as well. Keep you posted on that. So thank you for being part of this channel. I hope you have a good day and a good weekend ahead.